Hi friends, welcome to my channel Trading Indicators 09. I have taken out few indicators and then coded them, and I just wanted to explain those indicators to you as to how they work out. They generally, if you follow those indicators, they will be providing you profits, and you can trade any instruments on those indicators. You can trade stocks, you can trade options, you can trade commodities, whatever you want to trade, whichever instrument you want to trade, you can trade on these things. Now, basically, how these indicators will be working out, they are basically momentum indicators, and simultaneously there are supports and resistance also. So I'll brief you through this, and so that you can explain it, and if you want to use it, you can ask me for the link. These are private indicators. And as such, I'll be providing you the link and you can use these indicators. Generally, there are two types, okay, which you can use for the free version also. I think so you can use two types. And this is the first one, which is CPR momentum, and the second one is patterns. So there are few patterns which are there in this, and those patterns which I feel that they are good enough to give you an indication that which side the market will be moving. So those patterns have been used. It's not that every time those patterns will be right. They may give false indications also. But keeping that aside, patterns are like a second thing for this thing. The first thing is the CPR momentum. Okay. So I'll explain you. I'll make it a little bigger. Now let's take it for today. Okay. So today Today there was a gap up. So as soon as the gap up opened, first candle, we are taking 15 minutes candle. So first candle closed over here. So you might have entered over here because see, what exactly is to need to be done is you need to enter once this crosses this. Whenever this green line or red line, if the green line crosses this purple line, you need to make an entry for call or for buy. And whenever this becomes red as soon as it comes on, so whenever this crosses this line, this second upper purple line, then you're going to go for short or you're going to go for sell. Here, since there was a gap up, so obviously first candle you have seen it. Second candle you might have entered over here, 45,040 was the thing, and you have taken it. It went up to here. Okay. Now here you can see this as soon as it crossed this thing, you can see it has become red and it crossed this. As soon as it crossed this, you will either be making entry over here or at the close of this candle, whichever you feel suitable. And when you practice it, obviously you will be able to know. You will be able to get yourself acquainted in such a way that you will be entering over here and you will be exiting. You will become perfect in this. So this red, and you take an entry over here at 45,315, and you got somewhere around 200 points, I think so. 315, 101. Or maybe, it's not necessary that you take all those points, but still, here you can see, as soon as it entered over here, there was generally it came till here, 45,049. So you might have already taken 250, 300 points from here. And again, from here, there was a reversal which happened. Okay. There was a pullback. Okay. And if you see this red line, this crossed. Okay. Here, there was no entry which has happened. And generally what happens is, how do we see that the market is going sideways? Whenever these two purple lines come closer to each other, there you can understand that the market is going sideways. You can wait for, maybe 3-4 candles like that. So here, if you see, here, again, both purple lines have come closer. So we did not get an entry over here. But here it crossed this. Maybe you might have entered half of this candle. As soon as it crossed this, you might have entered over here. And you might have taken it till here. Okay. Here again, you have got an entry. Okay. So generally, see, as I've told you, there is one thing which you need to understand is, suppose, let's say we entered over here because this candle has, closed over here. Okay. and this one has closed over here. Sorry, it has closed over here. This was the closure. So whenever it closed, see, the next candle was a green candle. Okay. Now, why did it become green candle? Because it did not cross this. Okay. Here, if you see, it crossed. Okay. But if you see, the close of the candle is happening above this. Okay. So you can say that the peers were not able to pull it further down. So there was, the bulls were ready and they moved it up to here. And from here, you can see a movement happening till here. Anyways, that's one part. Now, whenever they are very close to each other, you are not going to take any interest. Here you might have entered, and here you might have exited over here. Okay. Again here, you might have entered over here, somewhere here, as soon as it crossed this, and you might have got an entry till here. So what I mean to say is, these patterns give you a signal, basically. Basically, this signal itself is enough, but to confirm it, if such patterns come, you can become a little bit, you can, take a trade. Good. You can feel that the trade is going to be in your direction. This is how it works out. So this is this thing. So if somebody 250 and you can see 153, 100 points. So taking 50, 70 points or 100 points, I mean to say 30, 40, 50 rupees in a day. Generally, it's a 15-minute candle. You can use it for 5 minutes. You can use it for 3 minutes. If you're doing scalping, you can use it for scalping also. It can be used by, the buyers as well as the sellers, or those people who short or those who go long. So anybody can take this. Like if I had, taken a put over here, I would have taken, got somewhere around 100, 150 points to capture, and then I would have taken those points. So this is how it works out. These things, this is built in such a way that you will be able to make profits on intraday basis. If you want for what do you call this, positional, then you can increase those for 1 day, or maybe this for 1 hour candle or 1 day candle similarly. So those who have stocks, they can also use it for finding out the resistance or the support level. This is the resistance level. Okay. This is something which is like, the previous highs, maybe 100 candles or maybe 50, 100 candles previous high. And this is exactly the resistance level. And where is the support level? The support level is this. So what do you expect? Maybe another few days, the market may come up to 44,780. This is what is expected, because say what happens generally is, if the market has gone up, it has to come to that level. Like I'll show you something. Let's finish off this thing first. That was there. Okay. This was for today. And if you see over here, again, you might have entered over here on this candle. Okay. As soon as it crossed this candle. Okay. Here you might have taken an entry and you might have exited. Again, if you see, say this did not cross this purple line. So here you can clearly become a little bit cautious, as it didn't, the close didn't happen below this purple line. So there are chances that it may rebound. So here if you see, it got rebounded, it rebounded over here. So somebody who might have entered over here might have taken this profits again. If you see this candle also, it did not cross this candle, so on. And this say here, it has already given an indicator. So it moved up, and simultaneously the pattern also. This pattern, it has shown that it will be moving up. So here it has moved up, and you got somewhere around 150 to 200 points over here. Now here also you can see, came down again from here. It as soon as it crossed over here, if somebody might have taken an entry over here and put a stop loss over here. Say the candle where you're trading the previous candle to, it will be a stop loss. And if the candles are small, then out of these 3-4 candles, whichever is the lower, there you need to keep your stop loss and then trade. So here you might have got this 100 points. Okay. So here it has crossed this again, somewhere here you might have entered on this candle. Again, some 50, 70 points here. Again, you might have crossed here. You might have, exited over here. So this is how you need to just take 2 to 3 trades in a day if you are using 15 minutes candles. and you get basically 2 to 3 trades only, not more than that. And it is advisable also. Keep position sizing in mind. Suppose somebody is coming with 1 lakh as a capital, then I think so, but if he's going for a buy long, then obviously I would prefer that you take only 4 lots of Bank Nifty, that is 100 quantity, and trade. Now I'll tell you that there was one thing which I was telling you. Over here, if you see, this is the support. Okay. Here it tried to come. Okay, tried to cross it, couldn't cross it. See, everywhere you see, it's above this only. Now here there was a signal which was there. So anybody, what is this date? It's around 26th June. So anybody who has entered here and left and kept your stop loss over here, okay, because these two are very small candles. So stop loss over here might have taken a good amount of profits from there. Irrespective of what the news is saying, what things are happening, it reflects in the candle. Okay. So there was this HDFC doing well. It reflected in the candle. Okay. So if you keep a concentration on this thing, and if you try to trade accordingly what the candle is showing you, you are going to get profits. See, again here it is sideways. And if you see, this was only one trade which you might have got, because as soon as this candle, there was a red candle, and here you might have entered at the close of at the open of this candle, and you got an entry in here. Again, if you might have entered over here and kept your stop loss over here, okay, below this candle, you might have again taken this entry. So whenever there is a sideways market, and if you find this to be very close to each other, these both purple lines, try to take 20-30 rupees, not more than that. Okay, during that day, expect that you will not get a big trade. You will be getting 20-30 rupees. So if you take around 20 rupees, that also 60 rupees in a day. So this is how you make out. You can use it for 5 minutes. You can use it for 3 minutes. You can use it for scalping also. You can use it for anything, stocks also. So like, these things are there. Just remember this support and these resistance levels. Generally, it bounces back from this support or resistance level. In case it doesn't bounce back, obviously, then you will hit those stop loss. Your stop loss will be hit, and you need to take a reverse trade in that case. Okay, like over here, if there is something which can be shown, I'll show you somewhere. Hold on. Yeah, like here, you might have, after this, you might have entered over here, okay, or somewhere here, okay, and your stop loss is hit over here, okay, or maybe over here, something like this. So as you practice this, you will be able to understand. See, your different people have different style of trading. So this thing will be, if you put up your style of trading into this and check out that what will benefit it for you, you can take out the benefits from this. This works out, as I've told you, on everything, stocks and everything. And see here, this was the support. Anybody who has entered here, as I've told you, it was 43,598, the entry has given. And now it is, I think so, 45, 170 or 180, something like that. Similarly, anywhere you take. See here, I got an entry over here, got a good amount. See, from here, this is the resistance level. The resistance level was not broken, so it moved down. And here again, here at the support, again it moved up. So these resistance and support level works in a good way. That's what I have seen. You can see it anywhere. And this specifically for Bank Nifty or Nifty, that 2 p.m. move or 1 p.m. move, I would say that you do not trade. You try to avoid trading between 11 to 1 o'clock in this. Like here, if you see, there was not much movement. Okay, see here at 11:45, there was a movement which happened. Okay, and you got it till here 12:45. Again from here, and again. Okay, I take you through when there was no movement, sideways movement happening. Yeah, here is the sideways move. It's 12:45. At 12:45, you got a trade. Okay, 12:45, something like 1 o'clock. Exactly 1 o'clock, you got this trade. and you could see this, and you have kept your stop loss over here. Nothing happened, and from here you had taken it till here. Again, see, it touched the support and moved from here. So these supports and resistance you can make for your entries and exits specifically, or else as per the signal given by this indicator. Okay, especially this one, the green part, and again red part. So this is showing downwards. As such, you have taken it out. 2 p.m. move is very good in this case. You will be able to judge which side this, like over here. This is what 145 was the thing. It was at this level, and you could see a downfall happen. I'll show you somewhere also. Basically, 2 p.m. move looks good over here. Here, it is 2:15. Here, again 2:30. So, like this candle, it was 2 o'clock, and you got from 43,884 to 100 points from here. And again from here, it moved up. Generally, in that day, already you might have taken some good points from here, because, say, here it moved up. You might have entered over here. Nowhere you could see crossing this line. Anywhere, nowhere. And then it moved up. In the morning also, you might have got a trade wherein you might have entered over here, and because after this candle here, and you might have taken. So if there are moves which are happening in the morning or in the afternoon, you will not see much movement at 2 o'clock. Here, see, if you see over here, this is a 2 p.m. move. This is like, at 12:45 there was there. But if you see this, there was a pattern also formed which told you that take a entry, and you might have got these points. Similarly over here after the crossing, you might have entered over here, or let's say entered over here, or in between also somewhere here. Then also you might have got it go down up till here, and from here there's a reversal trade. Now I'll show you something else. This is again a 2:30 move. This one, there was a signal and it moved up. Already you got a trade in the morning. Okay, so if there is much trades happening in the morning, then you will not find you will not find that 2 p.m. move or 1 p.m. move having that much. It will not be that good enough. Here you can see, again it's a 2 p.m. move, good amount of entry. If you move out from here, this was that day when the market kept on coming down. Here again it's, I think, a 2 p.m. move, which was a big candle. Here again it was a sideways market. So this clearly indicated that it's a sideways market. So here you will be able to, and it was in the CPR zone, so you can understand that, and it was closer to support also. See, it was trading on the support line, this red line what you are seeing, right? Here you can see the 2 p.m. move, I think so. Yeah, this was a 2 p.m. move, 100, 200 points, 100 points you might have got. Here also you can see this 2:30 move. Here, this was again at the support level from where it moved up. This is what, somewhere till here, and so on. So I mean to say that if you check out, if you practice this for a few days, you will be able to judge as to what's your style of trading. Is it perfect for it or not? And this can be used for intraday. This can be used for positional trading also. Like I'll show you something. Like if I put up an 1 hour candle over here, let's go left, keep it up. So where did we get? This was the entry. Okay, this was the entry. That was when? 21st April. That's long back. Anyways, if somebody might have entered over here, they might have got a good amount of points till here. Okay, let's make. Yeah, this one was something. This was a big candle, and here. So here it found a support, and from this line it bounced back. There was a reversal happening. So somebody who might have taken it and kept their stop loss over here. This is for when you are taking positional when you move into positional type of trading, obviously your stop losses will be big. So like your profits will also be big. So somebody who was entered over here, he might have captured till here. or till here. Okay, then again he might have entered over here and taken it till here. So this is how it works out. And these are signals basically. See here it gave a clear cut signal over here that the market is going to come down, one, and the second signal. Okay, so two signals, and you saw market coming till the support level. So this is how you need to trade. You can trade it into stocks also. You can trade into anything, whichever you want. Like I'll show you Reliance. Okay. See here. It came till here. Okay. Again from here, it came till here. Again from here, this. See that resistance or support levels are, these levels are basically the levels wherein you should be cautious enough to either sell it off or be ready for any side move. So this is how here, if you see, there was a big jump till here. Okay. So once, see, here there was a resistance level, it broke the resistance and it went up. So the next resistance level became this. So this resistance level and this levels, basically obviously the 100, 50, 100 days candle levels, which are previous candles level, they will be keep on changing on daily basis. So here, if you say this was the level 2529 and it came till 2455. So this is 1 hour candle, what I'm saying. So for those who are going for swing trading or maybe short-term trading in stocks, they can use it in this way. So you can use it in different ways. So these are the things. These are private indicators. So I'll be putting down my WhatsApp number below this, and you can ask me for the link, and that's how it will be there. So, but one thing is there, you need to practice it first, at least for 10-15 days, and I'm sure you will make profits from these indicators, because they are being shown, they give you a clear trend that which side it's going on. Like here, if you see these three signals, anybody who has entered over here, he might have taken it till here. Okay, so these three patterns came simultaneously. You need to keep a watch on such patterns also. So these patterns will be helpful to you. So these are the indicators, these two indicators. This basically, I have been 4 indicators which I have kept it over here, which will be private. I'll be explaining each indicators. Pattern will be common for all of them. And then I have taken ATR also. Okay. Now, if you ask this, they are basically moving averages as well as momentum indicators. And simultaneously, there are support and resistance level indicators in this. And apart from that, there are other 3-4 indicators which are there attached to it. So this is how it works out. And you will be obviously if you use it for a few days and you practice this, do some paper trading in the initial days, you will be able to understand, and you will be able to understand that how you need to enter and how you need to exit. That's it. And as I've said I'll be putting up my WhatsApp number below this video. Anybody who wants a link, it will be paid indicator since it's a private indicator. So anybody who wants the link, they can contact me. That's it. Thank you.